Ever grabbed a packet of crisps, a fizzy drink, or a microwave meal for convenience? You're not alone. These foods are everywhere, shaping our daily routines. But what exactly are ultra-processed foods, and what are they doing to our bodies and brains? Ultra-processed foods, or UPFs, are industrial creations, formulated from extracts like fats, starches, and sugars, with little real food left. Think sugary cereals, packaged breads, chicken nuggets, and ready meals, packed with ingredients you'd never use at home, like emulsifiers and artificial flavorings. They're engineered to be hyper-palatable, cheap, and long-lasting, making them a staple for busy lives and a goldmine for manufacturers. We often don't even see them as a separate category. They're just food. But understanding what sets them apart is crucial for our health. Not all processing is bad. Cooking, canning, and pasteurizing can make food safer and more accessible. The NOVA classification system helps us distinguish from unprocessed foods like apples to processed ingredients like olive oil, to processed foods like cheese, and finally, ultra-processed foods. It's this last group, industrial products far removed from their natural origins, that's now linked to serious health concerns. These foods are changing the way our bodies and brains function, especially through their impact on our gut. Let's explore how. We used to think the brain was the body's sole command center, but science now reveals a second brain in our gut. This enteric nervous system is packed with neurons, more than your spinal cord, managing digestion independently. The gut and brain are in constant two-way communication, known as the gut-brain axis. Ever felt butterflies when nervous or brain fog after a heavy meal? That's this axis in action. Signals travel via the vagus nerve and chemical messengers, directly linking gut health to mood, memory, and stress resilience. Remarkably, about 90% of serotonin, the mood-regulating neurotransmitter, is produced in the gut. This means what we eat doesn't just fuel our bodies, it shapes our mental well-being. Every meal is a chance to support or disrupt this vital network. Whole foods send positive signals, while ultra-processed foods can throw this system off balance. The gut-brain axis is where our dietary choices have their most profound effects. Understanding this connection is key to reclaiming our health. So what happens when we feed our gut the wrong foods? Your gut is home to trillions of microbes, the gut microbiome, essential for digestion, immunity, and even mental health. A diverse microbiome thrives on fiber-rich foods, but ultra-processed foods are low in fiber and high in sugars and additives. This starves beneficial bacteria and feeds harmful ones, leading to dysbiosis, an unhealthy imbalance. Dysbiosis undermines the production of vital compounds like butyrate, which protects the gut lining and reduces inflammation. Without enough fiber, our good gut bugs dwindle and our gut lining weakens. This imbalance sends stress and inflammation signals to the brain, affecting mood, focus, and mental clarity. We're not just feeding ourselves, we're feeding our microbes. Choosing UPFs cultivates a gut environment that harms both body and mind. The result? A cascade of problems that start in the gut and ripple out to the brain. Let's see how this disruption leads to inflammation. The gut lining is a thin but powerful barrier, keeping harmful substances out of our bloodstream. Ultra-processed foods, especially those with additives like emulsifiers, can weaken this barrier, leading to leaky gut. When the gut leaks, toxins like LPS slip into the blood, triggering chronic low-grade inflammation. This inflammation doesn't stop at the body. It can breach the blood-brain barrier, activating immune cells in the brain. The result is neuroinflammation, which disrupts neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine. This can cause depression, anxiety, brain fog, and memory problems. By damaging our gut, we open the door for inflammation to reach our brain. The foods we eat can literally set our brains on fire. But why are these foods so hard to resist in the first place? Ever meant to eat just a few crisps but finish the whole bag? It's not a lack of willpower. UPFs are engineered to be addictive. Food scientists design them to hit the bliss point, the perfect mix of salt, sugar, and fat that triggers a dopamine rush in the brain. Natural foods give us moderate pleasure, but UPFs flood our brains with dopamine, overwhelming our reward system. Over time, the brain reduces dopamine receptors, so we need more to feel the same pleasure. Classic addiction. This hijacks our appetite regulation, overriding hormones that signal fullness. That's why you can feel full but still crave dessert. Your brain wants another dopamine hit. The cycle of craving and consumption becomes hard to break. Our natural satiety signals are drowned out by engineered pleasure. UPFs are designed to keep us coming back for more, making moderation nearly impossible. This isn't just about taste, it's about brain chemistry. And the sugar rush is only part of the problem. Ultra-processed foods are loaded with refined carbs and sugars, causing rapid blood sugar spikes and crashes. This roller coaster leaves you tired, irritable, and craving more sugar, fueling a vicious cycle. Over time, it strains your pancreas and raises your risk of diabetes. Additives like artificial colors, flavors, and sweeteners are also common in UPFs. Some studies link these chemicals to hyperactivity and attention issues in children. Artificial sweeteners can disrupt the gut microbiome, contributing to dysbiosis. Children are especially vulnerable, as their brains and bodies are still developing. Limiting these additives is a smart move for the whole family. Choosing foods with simple, recognizable ingredients supports better brain health. The impact of UPFs goes far beyond just sugar. A diet high in ultra-processed foods can disrupt sleep, mood, and even long-term brain health. Blood sugar crashes and stimulating additives make it hard to fall and stay asleep. The gut microbiome helps regulate sleep hormones like serotonin and melatonin. Dysbiosis means poorer sleep. Poor sleep increases cravings for processed foods, creating a damaging cycle. Mood swings, irritability, and brain fog can strain relationships and hinder learning, especially in children. Long-term, high UPF intake is linked to cognitive decline and dementia. Chronic inflammation and insulin resistance damage the gut-brain axis over time. No single food causes Alzheimer's, but dietary patterns matter. Protecting your brain starts with what's on your plate. So how can we turn things around? The good news? Your gut and brain can heal, often faster than you think. Switching to whole foods can improve your microbiome in just days. As beneficial microbes thrive, inflammation drops, and brain fog lifts. You'll notice steadier energy, better mood, and clearer thinking. Start with small swaps. Porridge instead of sugary cereal, a salad over a packaged sandwich, water instead of fizzy drinks. Every whole food choice is a vote for your health. It's not about perfection, but progress. Rediscovering the joy of real food. Cooking with fresh ingredients empowers you to take control of your well-being. Nourishing your gut is an investment in your brain and your future. Start small, be consistent, and listen to your body. The benefits will ripple through every part of your life. Your body and mind will thank you. No ultra-processed product can compete with that.